Good afternoon, all of you. This is Vinamra. Today I am giving online presentation for our Hanum software. On repeated difficulty faced by you all, I have developed an indigenous software to simplify and shorten our workload and time. So, for the calculation of averages of the product would be easy for various width of the fabric. So, please listen carefully the coming instructions. This is the icon of our Hanum software. You have to double click on this icon. This page will open and it will take hardly 1 second to load this page. After that there will be a login page. I have created two sections for this software. First section is for the merchant and second section is for the CPC. If you are a merchant, then you have to log in for this group. This is the merchant. User ID and password is by default. You don't have to edit this password or user ID. Go to login. This page will open. This page is basically for the merchant CAD average calculation. Here, these are the check boxes which is clicked by default. This is for sheet set. The dimension of sheet set, this is the first portion. Second is for the comforter. Third is for the duvet. Fourth one is for the cushion, and for other, if you will click, you will get the products. These products can be added after clicking this other checkbox. Now for the calculation of sheet set, if you know the dimension, length, width and the fabric width, you can calculate your running length. First one, if you want to calculate in with the dimension of centimeter or with the dimension of inches. If you are having the dimension of inches, you can click here inches. Inches will appear by default after clicking this combo box. Here you have to enter your length. Suppose I am taking an example of 35. This is only for the example. And width is, suppose you are taking 60. And your fabric width is 110. All the dimensions are in inches. This button is used for the calculate. If you will calculate, you will get the result. If you want to save this data, you can save. After clicking on save button, you will get the information that your data has been saved successfully. Then OK. Now if you want to recalculate with other dimensions, you can refresh this record. Then again you can take, suppose I am taking an example with the centimeters. Suppose you are having length is 31 and width is 45 and fabric width is 94 in centimeter, and after calculating you will get the details. If you want to save, you can save. Similarly, you can do the calculation for comforter dimension, you can do for the other dimensions. Now if you want to display your record, here is the button. You can click for the display record. This page is used for the displaying your data which you have saved in your database. The second option to show, go to report, display data. There is the short key Ctrl D. If you will press Ctrl D, you will get your saved data. Here there is the length you have entered, width, then fabric width, then unit of measurement of the dimension, then result. Result will come in by default meters. All the results which you are seeing here, these all are in meters. There is the group where you can search your saved data. Suppose you know the length. Suppose I have used a length of 35. You want to search, click on search. You will get the detail that the dimension is 35 for length, 60 for width, fabric width is 110, and the unit of measurement of these all dimensions are in inches. Result is 0.484. If you want to show complete data, you can click show. If you want to exit, you can press Alt F4, or you can click across. Now this is basically for the merchants. Suppose if you want to choose this calculation window for the cushion, you can make it for the cushion, clear record, and then you can use it for the cushion dimension. If you want to refresh record, alt record, you can refresh by this button. This is basically for the merchants. Now I hope the calculation would be easy for you all. Now next phase is for the CPC. This section is for the CPC. CPC will have a password to enter in his window. After entering the password, go to login. Then the page will be displayed here. This is the page of CPC. There is a file, new, open, add, print and exit. There is the edit, then report, display data, then contact. If you want to support, you can have a detail of support, the detail of email IDs. Now, if you are having total quantity, let's take an example. I have given the components that is flat, fitted, pillowcase and sheet set. If you want to calculate by the sheet set, click on sheet set. Go to enter your complete quantity of products. Suppose you are having 1400 pieces of set. First width is 110, quantity 600. Now the 600 pieces are cutting in 110 inches. The average would be, I am taking an example, 4.3, and other width is 114 and quantity is 800. This is also in. Now after clicking on calculate, you will get the result. What you have to put it in ERP, you will have the width 110. The result is 1.84, and for the width of 114, the result is 2.45. Final total fabric requirement is 2580 in 110 inches and 3440 in 114 inches. Now if you want to save, you can click on save button. New record has been saved successfully. If you want to display data, what you have saved, go to display and record will be displayed on your screen. This is the total quantity. Total pieces is 1500 and width one is 110, quantity is 800, average one is 4.1. Result to be entered in ERP is 2.18 and fabric requirement 1 is 3280. Similarly for width 2, that is 114, quantity is 700, that is the cutting quantity, and the average we are taking 4.1 for sheet set. Then result will be 1.91 for the for this 114 inches. Now the fabric requirement will be 2870. Suppose if you are having the huge database and you want to check your own previous calculated data, then you can enter search by quantity, enter your quantity, search, then only your quantity will be displayed here. If you want to show complete data, you can click on show. Here I am having only 2 records, that is the reason only two records are displayed here. Now similarly by this page, this is for new, this is for print, this is for exit. If you want to display record, you can use short key Ctrl D. After pressing Ctrl and D, you will get a display page. Here is also, there is the mail ID for your help, there is the contact number and extension number for your help, and again there is a email ID on which you can mail your problems and support. So and suppose if you want to calculate your data by subcomponents, flat, fitted and pillowcase, choose here flat, then fitted, then pillowcase. Suppose this is, I am having quantity of 1000 for flat sheets. First width is 110, second width is 116. Here I am taking the quantity of 700, which will cut in 110 inches. Rest of the 300 will cut in 116 inches. Average would be, suppose I am taking an example only, 4.1, and this is also 4.1. If you will calculate, you will get the consumptions which will be entered in our ERP. In 110 you will enter 2.87, and in 116 inches you will have to enter 1.23. Final, this is basically fabric requirement for checking your data is right or not. Similarly, you can save it. Similarly, for fitted, first width is 110, second width is 116. Quantity, suppose according to cut plan you are cutting 600 for width 1 and 400 for width 2, that is 116 inches. Average you are taking 4.3. This is only for demo. This is not a correct calculation. This data is not correct. It is only for the demo. Calculate. If you calculate, then 2.58 is the consumption which will be entered in 110 inches, and 1.72 which will be entered in 116 inches. Final requirement would be 2580 and 1720. Similarly, you can also save this record. Now if you want to show your previous record, now this is the record you are having in your screen. So this basically calculation is for the CPC, and so this is all about the calculation of consumptions. I hope this software will help you properly. Thank you so much.